Hey guys, it's Sarthak from Wizards.exe, FTC Team 9794. By popular demand, we are making a video on how to kind of zoom in, crop images, and use your phone flashlight to aid you in the Skystone detection process. It's actually quite simple, and it's going to be really quick, so why don't we just go ahead and jump straight into it. So I got my Android Studio project opened up over here. It's the same project I've been using for all these vision tutorials, so hopefully you're familiar with it. Um, I'm just going to go ahead and open up the Skystone identification sample we made in previous videos. This is again using Vuforia. Um, if you don't have this, it's basically just an example class that's provided in the FTC robot controller module. And I believe it's the concept Vuforia Skystone navigation class. So before we begin, I just want to iterate, I've only used this on phone cameras, the zooming in and turning on the flash. Especially for the zooming in, it likely does not work on webcams, especially depending on what model you have. So that's something you can explore on your own, but this video is only going to cover phone cameras. So the goal of this video is to do two things. The first is to turn on the flash of the phone camera. And you might be wondering why you want to do that. Well, using the phone camera flash will not only help illuminate the target to make it easier to see, but it will also make lighting conditions more consistent for you as you go to different competition venues or even as you practice in your own workspace. So what I'm going to do is I have just 3 lines of code copied onto my clipboard. I'm just going to paste them in over here. Sorry, this is just the first one. But what we have over here is the line of code that is able to toggle the flash. So if you set this line, if you call this line and pass in the true parameter, the flash will turn on. If you pass in false, the flash will turn off. That's pretty simple, right? So you just want to do this as soon as you activate your targets, your tracking targets. So we'll just set this to true. Now let's say that you don't want to move your robot to some special position in order to scan the Skystone target. So we can actually zoom in the phone camera to make sure that we're getting a close-up image. And at the distances that we're doing, we're not compromising much on camera quality. So there's not much to lose over here. So what I'm going to do is we got 2 lines of code that we need in order to zoom in the camera. And I'm just going to copy and paste them over here. You'll have to type them in manually, but I'll just show you what they do. So these 2 lines set the zoom of the camera. And I should probably comment this up here just to say turn the flash on. But anyway, you got 2 lines to turn on the zoom. So you got this first one over here that just sets the, it kind of just enables the zooming properties. And one over here sets how much you want to zoom. So I use a value of around 30. But you can play around with it. If you want to increase it, you can go to 50, 45, whatever. If you want to decrease it, you can go 25, 15, 10. It's really up to you and what works for your robot. But it's just these 2 lines that zooms in. One thing to keep in mind is that it zooms in from the center of the frame. So as you zoom in, you'll be removing more and more content from the edges of the frame. So you'll be able to center in on the object you want and get a really good look at it. And we actually use this exact same code in our competition, and we haven't failed a single Skystone detection just because of the flash providing the lighting consistency and the zooming in, cropping out everything around it, and just getting a really close-up image of the Skystone target. But you can see it's a really simple process, only 3 lines of code. And because it's so simple, that's about all I have for you guys in this topic. If you guys have any questions regarding the zoom or the flash features, please be sure to let us know in the comments below, or you can send us an email at wizards.exe@gmail.com. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any ideas for any other videos you'd like us to make, please be sure just to let us know in the comments, or again, shoot us an email at wizards.exe@gmail.com. Hopefully, guys are able to get this and implement this if you need to, and hopefully it helps your robot performance going forward for the Skystone detection.